Hello and welcome to the second installment of Moth Diaries with your host, Entomolojosh. Firstly, you may be wondering where the first installment is. Well, you are quite observant, aren't you? The truth is, there is no first installment because I did not come up with the idea for Moth Diaries until just now. For the uninitiated, Moth Diaries is a series where we go through the moth trap catches of the previous night. And, if you do not know, moth trapping is a way to survey the diversity of moth species within a given area. We leave the light on overnight to allow sufficient time for the moths to get stuck. No damage to the moths is intended, and all alive ones remaining are released back into the wild to fulfill their happy moth lives after their species, sex, abundance, and location within trap is recorded, and they are photographed. So, a quick rundown of the previous moth trap. 1 knot grass veneer, 1 pale street grass veneer, 1 straw grass veneer, 1 copper underwing, 1 bronze alder moth, 1 marsh dow, 1 dull red groundling, 1 red underwing, 1 nut tree tussock, 1 dunbar, 2 vagrant piercers, 6 marbled piercers, 1 dingy footman, 3 light brown apple moths, 2 common carpets, 5 Jersey tigers, 1 cabbage moth, 2 rosy footmans, 2 ox tongue conches, 1 lesser broad bordered yellow underwing, 2 brimstones, 1 mother of pearl, 1 bud moth, 2 oak hook tips, 1 cetaceous Hebrew character, 1 unidentified moth. Now that we have that out of the way, let's show you how the moth trap works. Here you can observe the cloth that sits underneath the trap, reflecting the light upwards and providing a place for the tired little moths to perch and rest. Here is the box. It is made out of 9mm thick plywood with slots cut halfway down each side to allow for box-like construction. Its purpose is to contain everything, just like a box does. Here are the plastic slopes. They previously did look nicer, however I decided to foolishly trim them down using a penknife. It did not work as intended. Their purpose is to guide moths downwards into the box where they remain under the spell of the light for observation later on. Here is the bar. It is a bar for holding the light. Here is the light. It is a 20-watt black light repurposed from a fly zap that emits light at a wavelength of 368 nanometers, the best for attracting insects. Observant viewers may notice the large jar haphazardly held in place over the light with 3 rubber bands. This is to prevent damage to the bulb via rain and damage to the moths via bulb. The bulb runs off a 12-volt, 20-amp-hour rechargeable lithium iron phosphate battery that is connected to a 12-volt DC to 240-volt AC 150-watt inverter to ensure electricity works as intended. The electronics are situated within this handy-dandy plastic box to ensure no water damage is incurred. Now, let us see what we have caught. Okay, so now we are going to look at the moths that we caught from our trap last night. We've already had a look around the surrounding area to take photos of the ones that could fly off. Such as this lovely cetaceous Hebrew character right here. Isn't he nice? There was also a Jersey tiger right there, but that flew off, don't worry, got a photo of it. Okay, so, I don't think there are any on the top side of the trap. There's a couple dead ones from when the jar got hot. We'll have a look at that later. Right, I'll take this bar off. Oops. Despite... Oh, that one's gone.
Oh, yeah. Bye.
Yeah, despite the jar, they're still getting fried and inside the bowl. Get We'll sort through those later. They're not going anywhere.
That wasn't a moth, that was a chicken.
I would be quite concerned if that was a moth. Okay, this is our pot of dead moths that was on top of the jar or inside the bulb. I was expecting the jar to negate all moth casualties, however, that appears to not be the case. There's also a couple of cool wasps in there that I think I might have and pin. I see a couple of mint moths on the side. I think that's a nuttree tussock, I can't quite see. Nice little brimstone, grass, veneer of some description. A few micros, but obviously there might be something even cooler lurking underneath. This is a lovely mother of pearl. I don't know if you can see on camera, but you might be able to see like the iridescent, or the pearlescence even, of the wings. So that's very nice. Oh, hello stonefly, please leave. Go. Go. Okay, here's the second slope. We've got a little moth, a micro of some description, and on the underside, the bright yellow one, that's a brimstone. And a stonefly. They're not special. Okay, we'll flip them over. And that's the brimstone moth. Because the brimstone is a butterfly. This is the brimstone moth, which is a moth. I'm sure you couldn't tell. Oh, bye-bye. That one left. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, wow. Time to look at the boxes. Yes. So we got a nice collection of micros, grass veneer of some description, and on the side here, that one just flew off, we've got, I think, a blood vein, and then a larger thing, I don't know what. Underside we have a big stonefly, and nothing else. Lovely. So we just put this lid on to prevent any more escapees. I think we've had like a few. Let's have a look at the box with the big mosquito in it. That's nice. We've got one micro on it. And a ladybird. Wow. Isn't that exciting? I'll take a photo of you later. You probably won't file if you've got nothing better to do. This one, we've got 2 micros. And... ooh, that's nice. Get a photo of that one. Yeah.
There we go. Here's camera. Doing great. Ooh,
very nice. I can't remember your name. So, despite what I first believed, that right there, that is not a moth, that is a frog hopper of some kind. Watch. Oh, he'll be in. Is he still there?
No, he hopped away.
No, he hopped away. And the friend on the other side, right here, that is a dusky brocade. I opened the page on the right one. I'm very proud of myself for that. Okay, next box, let's go. We've had more micros than we had macros, which is a little bit upsetting, because macros are always better. Is that a moth? I can't tell. I've got, well, that's a nice veneer there. I do like that one. Let's see if there's any on the underside. Very large stonefly, an escapee, and this fella here. I think that is a lesser broad-bordered yellow underwing. Okay, next box, let's go. I think that's a flame on the top here. I can't remember. As you can tell, I'm no moth expert. Lots of micros again. And Argyresthia Godartella bronze alder moth. They're not special, there's a spider on my toe. Don't feel my toes, please. No, none on the underside. This guy is not a flame, but it's indeed a female shuttle-shaped dart. She's not very happy. Come on. Ooh. She's in the jar. She's no longer in the jar. She is gone. This one now. Ooh. A nice pug or a carpet of some kind. I think it's probably a carpet. It's very nice. If that flies away, I'll be very sad. A nice purpley man here. Don't know what that is. This guy here. Don't fly away. Literally illegal. None this side. Okay, last egg box. At the moment, a dead fly, a few micros, a light brown apple oak moth. I forgot the name of it for a sec. And on the other side, nothing. And no, there's a moth here. Wow. Very nice.
Can't even focus on it.
And that's
too
okay.
Small.
Too tiny. Very immature.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I think that guy right there is a nut tree tussock. Not sure. I think that's similar to a mint moth. Whatever the scientific name is. Little no, not necessarily Tortrix. Friend of some sort. No, you can't leave. You. It momentarily went up my nose.
Asthma.
Yeah. Potentially lesser broad-bordered yellow underwing. Very sad mother of pearl.
I think that's a bit more than very sad.
Yeah. Rosy footman. And various micros. Thank you for watching this episode of Moth Diaries. If you enjoyed and or learned something new, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to never miss an episode. It will also be greatly appreciated if you could like, comment on, and share this video. See you next time for another episode of Moth Diaries.